Have you ever received a parcel that came out of nowhere? You got no idea where it's from, and you think to yourself, I'm gonna open this. First of all, you live life very on edge because there could be things that go kaboom in that box, so chill out. But hey ho, you've opened the box, and inside the box is what I can only presume is a mixture of clothes and tampons that have been ripped to shreds by cats. And you've been sent them by the sender in Dingley Village, which I had to Google, so apologies to anyone who lives in Dingley Village, but it sounds made up. Now those shredded tampons, which by the way you would never want to see as a filling to your tacos, but those shredded tampons came from someone in Australia receiving a parcel, a nice pretty pink bag filled with all sorts of rubbish. And there's been other cases, particularly in Australia, who have received stinky rags, for example, which is concerning. What do they smell of? And even some containing flower petals. Now the question you might be asking yourself, or at least I hope you're asking yourself, is what is this? What's this scam that we got going on here? Because is someone just sending a random package? Maybe it's not so harmless. However, the QR code that is likely to be inside the package, you get curious. Put it down, George. You scan the QR code, it takes you to a fake scam delivery website. Or, and this is the part that's a bit more concerning, but your details are very obviously online somewhere. Someone's had a data breach, the breaches are on the floor, ooh! And they've used your details to send you this parcel, but also they're going to use your details as proof of delivery / purchase. They'll write a fake review on whatever platform that they're selling these things on. And because the parcel has technically been delivered, it counts as a real review. So basically these scam businesses use this as a way of boosting their online retail profile, making sure they got them oh so great 5 stars, which, by the way, I've always been skeptical of seeing a product have like 3 reviews, for example, but they've all been 5 stars and they've all come on the same day. What's going on there, huh? Now the scam itself is called brushing. And brushing itself is not necessarily a new scam, because back in 2021, Which.com predicted that over 1 million households in the UK alone would have fallen victim to this scam, including medical gloves, frisbees, and magnetic eyelashes. If anyone in the comments wants to let me know, first of all, what are magnetic eyelashes? Yes, it's in the name, but also, there's no magnets there. How does that work? But also, gloves of the medical variety? You do not want to see your doctor pull out a box of medical gloves as a means of conducting your colonoscopy.
You're so confident in your answer, but you're completely off.
Now let's run through some of the concerns here. The main one I touched on a bit earlier, obviously being that your personal data is out there somewhere running amok. Is your fridge running, sir? No, but your data is.
This is great banter.
Your account, that whatever platform these fake reviews are being written on, for example, Amazon, you could be suspended because those reviews are fake, and that's a big no-no on selling websites. There's the obvious misleading of customers. You see these fake reviews, and to most people who perhaps are just buying something very quickly, not really looking at anything, they'll see that, oh, it's got 5-star reviews from 3 people in the same hour as well. Sure, I'll buy it. And now you're left with something that is not good. So please pay attention to reviews. Now another safety concern that's not perhaps thought about too much, but I myself didn't even consider this until I did research, but the biohazards that come with receiving such parcels. Because we looked at the example of someone receiving flower petals, right? Now, if you are receiving a package from another country entirely, perhaps, and you receive something that it's not part of the environment in your country, it's not part of the biome, it becomes a safety concern for the animals and the wildlife. And also, on a more grounded level, if you receive something that's got chemicals in it, for example, do not let any kids near that for the love of God. Now, how do you combat this? It would be ideal if you could put those medical gloves on, do a little bit of boxing. Yes, that is my boxing technique. If anyone wants to fight me, I'll do it for $1 million. But the way to combat this, check with the online retailer, Amazon again, for example, maybe even the courier service, a Royal Mail if you're in the UK, for example. Check with them first, because they might have just sent you something by mistake, right? It happens, I guess. But hey, Amazon, if you want to send me, for example, an iPhone 16 for a mistake, then I'm here. Or perhaps you want to check with friends and family first, but if you have a large group of friends or a large family, then you'll be searching for a very long time. However, check with people around you first. Perhaps they've sent you something. And I recommend checking before you open the box, okay? Because friendships can be ruined. You open a box, you see medical gloves. What are you doing? What do you want to do to me?
You naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
Once you've verified that this package is indeed not yours, please, please, please report it, of course, to the online seller. But always be sure to change your passwords after receiving something a bit strange, because, of course, your data has been compromised. Perhaps it's too late, right? Changing your password might not really do anything to some people. However, if they've gained access to your account in order to write these reviews, it's best to just add some extra security, two-step authentication, or whatever, and change them passwords. And just lastly, as a general tip, I guess, and get your mind out of the gutter, not that tip, please, I do want to also say, I've mentioned it before, please check the reviews on products. If you see a certain amount of number of 5-star reviews, for example, make sure they're legit. A lot of these reviews I've seen online, when a product is a bit on the meh side, right? That's a bit shifty, my friend, and not the keyboard.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You do see that a lot of these comments or reviews use the same sort of language. This was best. This was best. This was really good. It blah blah blah. It made me fly to the moon for some reason. Then the next comment, oh, I flew to the moon too. You get the gist of it. Just be.
I know, I'm sorry.
Just pay attention to these sort of reviews. And all this talk about brushing. I'm gonna go brush my hair. Which some people might argue I've never done in my life. But I have. Have you? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. If you did enjoy this, something a little bit different, I guess, let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye. Please don't open packages that you do not know what's inside.